Hi guys, it's Becca here talking today about relationships, how to create the perfect ones for your character and your story. This is an important topic because we humans are social beings. As much as we all want alone time, we need other people, so our connections with others are an essential part of our day-to-day lives. Some of these are supportive and encouraging, while others are detrimental, generating conflict, self-doubt, and even danger. And because this is true in real life, it's also true for our characters, so we need to be thoughtful when we're building their relationships. This is why Angela and I created a thesaurus that focuses on this vital aspect of the character's life. Through the course of a story, each of your character's relationships will bring something to the table. So we've included many kinds in this thesaurus: romantic, familial, professional, social, and of course, adversarial. Some are pivotal for your character, while others are more superficial, allowing you to choose what works best for your purposes. They all will contribute to the character and the story in their own ways. So let's take a closer look at one example, a common relationship that's just full of possibilities: in-laws. After a quick description, the first thing you'll notice is a list of dynamics, ordered from healthy to dysfunctional. This is really useful because relationships aren't all good or bad. Each one is different, depending on the people involved. So we've provided a lot of ideas to help you figure out what the relationship could look like for your character and their situation. Whatever the dynamic, story events will often impact the relationship, especially if it's one that is formative or valued by the character. So exploring scenarios that could threaten the status quo is a good way to keep those interactions authentic and reflecting real life. Now, we know that dynamics are influenced by different factors. Two of the most obvious ones are personality and history. If either party has suffered a wounding event that will dictate how they view or interact with the other person, you want to know what that is. Knowing that traumatic situation will help you see the character's blind spots, vulnerabilities, and flaws, which will absolutely play into the relationship. The next two fields explore a major way a character's bonds with others will contribute to our stories, and that's with conflict. Dysfunctional pairings are going to churn it out like a factory assembly line, just one problem, issue, and struggle after another. So we've curated a list of conflict scenarios that could easily crop up. We've also got a section here on contrasting desires, because even a happy and healthy friendship will have tension if the parties involved want different things, and they often do. Together, these fields provide a variety of conflict options that could organically emerge in an in-law situation. Personality is the other factor that often determines how positive or flawed a relationship is. One of the easiest ways to build conflict-rich interactions into your story is to give the characters clashing traits like these. Then readers can sit back and watch the sparks fly. But relationships aren't only about conflict. Many times they're beneficial, bringing influential people into the character's world that they can learn from and grow with. So you should also think about how the people in your character's life might push them to be better. Here you see some situations that could bring the parties closer together, followed by ways the relationship might encourage personal growth, contributing to character arc in the story. We hope you can see from this thesaurus that relationships are nuanced, and if we want them to be authentic in our stories, we need to bring that complexity into the mix. Think carefully about your characters' relationships, which ones should be included, what they're going to look like, and what they should do for your story. As always, we have a tutorial that covers this topic in depth, so check that out if you have more questions. Happy writing!